We got bananas in chat. Welcome everyone back to another live stream here on twitch.tv slash Asuma. That's my name, isn't it? Slash Asuma. I believe that's my name. We got bananas in chat from all sorts. I just can't read any names right now. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm tired. Thank you everyone for coming by, for throwing bananas at me in chat. I appreciate it. Believe me, I appreciate it. Falcons subscribed while I weren't even streaming. What a crazy person. Also, Pinganuo subscribed as well with tier 3 as well, which gives you access to the vanilla fullcraft servers and other cool stuff. Pinguino, I can't say your name. If you're here watching, go to asumavoid.com/getwhitelist and get on those servers, man. Twilight Princess subscribed before the stream today. If you're still here, Twilight Princess, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. There's a penguin going by. Oh, scared me. Why would that scare me? That's... Sorry, but... Why would that scare me? My reaction was to be scared. Jeez. Micromelone. I can't do this today, man. I can't do this. Oh. 20 months saying, hey, Mr. Asuma, look, only 4 months left until the fancy blue face. Oh, yes. Diamond face. Keep up the good work and the thing you do enjoy. Also, XVX headbang to the pre-stream music. Thank you. Thank you, my man. Pre-stream song today was Metallica Until It Sleeps, the lead single from the Load album, which I am listening to and absolutely loving. I feel like someone's torn down a wall between me and that album, which is fantastic. Yeah, so thank you so much for the support, everyone. I'm just reading names for subscribers. MacNot89 and OrLink, both subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support. And Monkey Mode is here doing a donation saying, do a barrel roll, my friend. I was about to say how, but I do know how actually. If I went into a lava lake with my elytra on, I could do a barrel roll in vanilla Minecraft. And you've seen that, haven't you, in a video? Charlie Panda says, well, I guess no stream if you are tired. See you on Sunday. Hey, I'm here, man. I'm here. I might be tired, but I'm here. The Silver Axe, thank you for the lovely message. Thank you everyone for support. Appreciate it ever so much. Let's jump into the game, shall we? Let's jump into the game. You, my friends, you know, get out of this area. Get out. Oh, I heard a few grunts. I heard a few more. Where are the rest of them? Have they been wandering around this place? Oh, little baby one. They're always trouble. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Okay, I stayed calm. I stayed calm there. Let's scan the area for more. Zavon TV says, oh my god, Lava Dolphin was a blast. You know, when I went to record that, like, I was like, right, I'm going to make a time lapse out of me collecting the lava, and I'll have fun with it. I'll jump up and down in the lava, and then by accident the elytra activated, and I went, that looks really cool. And then I did it some more, and I went, that is awesome. And then I started to record the time lapse, and I went, this looks ridiculous. This is brilliant. And I just started swimming, and oh, it just, you know, one thing to another. One thing to another. The Karate Ninja says, this is my first stream. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a good time here. We have a donation from Cats, Mr. Cats, saying, you like Metallica as your pre-stream lately. By the way, love that song. I have a feeling today will be a derpy day for some reason. Oh, and by the way, yesterday someone subscribed just before you ended the stream and you missed it. Just reminding. Ah, thank you, Mr. Cats. Appreciate that and appreciate the support, of course. Yeah, I'm on a Metallica binge. I've been listening to the new album a lot. I've been listening to Load, Reload, Garage Inc. Apart from the new album, I'm listening to the ones that I never really gave time back in the day, and I'm loving them. Yeah, and I saw Metallica a couple of days ago, which is incredible. As I said though, I enjoyed the new stuff so much more live than the old stuff. Like, that might sound crazy. Once you've seen Master of Puppets, you know, several times live, and you've heard it, you know, more than 1,000 times, it becomes something else, doesn't it? I think, if I'm correct, I think there has been about 3 subscribes between streams. So I missed the Flash Cat at the end of the last stream. Says, how are you doing, X? I can hardly believe I've been subscribed for 5 months already. I'm loving Carried Away. I just wish the game were longer. And I wanted to say to the Flash Cat, so if you're watching this on the second channel or you're here, that I did a live stream on it, so there's like an extra hour and a half of that game if you're interested. Zacharian says, have you ever listened to Run the Jewels? Every album I have listened to a lot, except Meow the Jewels. That album's terrible. And yes, I'm aware that it's a joke album. It's still rubbish. And I'm going to see him live later in the year with Danny Brown, which is just an absolute awesome thing. I also saw them earlier in the year and didn't even know I was going to see them. I went to a gig to see Death Grips and Run the Jewels are there, and I was like, oh my goodness me, this is alright. Right, now I am just starting off this stream by chatting to all of you, and I'm notorious for not getting a lot done in my streams. What we need to do to begin with is, that's the wrong one, we need valuables and redstone, and we're going to make some shulker boxes quickly. Let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 of these for now. Very good, and we'll go and install them, and I'll show you what's going on here. Mega Kirby says, this is my first stream. Well, welcome, Mega Kirby. You are more than welcome to be here. Charlie Panda says, oh boy, do I know a lot of rubbish albums. Charlie, well, don't tell me about them, okay? I'm not interested in those ones. Right, so let's go around the back here. Mr. Chicken Rib says, where's Bumbo? Bumbo's just sitting 2 meters away from me right now. He's a bit shy. He doesn't want to come on the stream, though. Okay. Oh, so I've actually got... Alright. I didn't realise I was stocked up here. Well, this one needs one, so I'm going to give it 1. And I'm going to give... Ooh, does that mean we are filling up? Yes, I believe we... Oh, goodness me, did that... Oh, don't look there. Don't look there. Well, it's just going to fill up and then break that one again. So, okay, whatever. Let me show you what the situation is here, peeps. Cat says, just do it right now. Oh, wait, you're talking to someone else. That makes sense. I was thinking, what I'm supposed to do right now? I love that Michael Schreckner is Kirk Hammett's idol. I do not know who that person is. I'm guessing a guitarist, though. What are harmony points, says Tommy Boy? They're basically points that say how long you've spent watching streams. That's probably the best way of putting it. Let's give these ones an extra 1 each. And check this out. 2 double chests of redstone. 3 of glowstone. No, that one's got less in it. How did that one end up with less in it? That's bizarre. Unless what I did a moment ago activated the one next to it or something. Oh, so that's got an empty one. That is strange. Strangeness. Well, we got some stuff going. That's good, isn't it? Right. What else are we doing here? I want to go check up on this side now. So because of that backup, I think sticks have come over here and slime balls as well. So some sticks, plenty of slime balls. We will sort that out in a bit. There's actually a problem with my system over here that managed to break. Let's go do the noises in the ear. Wubsonator, resubscribed for 12 months in a row. That's 1 year. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Saying thanks for keeping me company on such a quiet day at work. No problem at all. A quiet day at work. That sounds like a nice thing to me. That sounds like a nice thing. I would like a quiet day at work. That would be cool. In order to know how we're going to fix this, I think I just need to stick my head in here and figure out how we're going to get started. So we are going in to fix the water because it broke. I do not know what state everything is supposed to be in right now. I also don't know what's the best way to enter these rooms because they've got all kinds of specialness going on. Actually, probably here is the best. Yeah, I'm going to enter the rooms here. So let's actually put that all back and make sure we've got Silk Touch. And we'll break down these 2 here. And then using some random blocks. Actually, that's not going to work. That'll do. Yeah, let's go check out what's wrong with this. So that's... Okay, so... If I fill up every one of these buckets and then remove all the water, it'll be fixed in theory. Just in theory, though. And I can't really look at the other screen while the water is pushing me away, you know. So give me a second here, peeps. We'll read those noises in the air. Let's try and read some chat. Jaden says, first time and tuning in for a while. Good to see it again. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you for tuning in and checking out what we're up to over here. We now have a schedule. We now have fixed days in which we stream, which is a kind of new thing. Alright, now I've assumed that every other one is, yep, as it is. That's cool. So when we activate that again... Oh no, we have to remove this. I think this might be a quick fix, because the floor above is in this state as well, the off state. It turns into solid again, says Qan. Here's the thing, it didn't when I tested it, and then at some point it did. Like, I think as reliable as I'd like this to be, it can hiccup, which is not good, but it worked reliably for a long time, so I'm hoping that I just occasionally might have to come in here and fix it again. So currently this is on, now we turn it off. Oh, I did do that the right way around. Well, that is odd to say the least. Aha! I found the culprit! Oh no! Does the wait! It changed... Oh no! It might not have changed that one. Oh, no way! Did it... It might have mega broked it. So it changed the signal strength. Yeah. So I was thinking it's all powered, but these will pick up changes in signal strength. So that lever was a disaster waiting to happen. Good to know, you know. Hey X, what tea do you have today? PS loving the video, says Lucan. Appreciate it, man. I have a Assam tea. Oh, this thing's... Hang on a second. So that's broken... Oh, then again, like I suspected, it only updated one of the observers. Let's check out the one on the top then. Okay, that's interesting. So, I believe that the lamp is... Yeah, the lamp is on. Right, so what we need to do is clear this one. We need to repeat what we just did. I'm going to stand here, I'm going to drink some tea, I'm going to read some chat, I'm going to say, Hidden Archer 95 has resubscribed for 6 months in a row, saying 6 months down. Time flies. Thank you for your support, man. Sarah W84. Oh, it's the music from the time-lapse, peeps. Do you recognise it? Sarah W84 has subscribed. So has the Dr. 10 and Daddy Kiefer. Thank you for your subscriptions. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. Zavam says use your repeater, trapdoor, rail, etc. in front of the observers, not wire. Well, when it's done, it'll be fine. It was just a little bit of a thing I didn't think of before I destroyed the lever. Iasanis says that they've missed the stream. You haven't missed too much of the stream, don't worry. X, have you ever watched Baby Driver, says the Stealth Bean. I have, and I love the soundtrack to that movie. Really good soundtrack. Janny Home Papa says, have you ever heard of the band Slayer? They make really nice music. I'm that crazy person screaming Slayer at a concert, okay? I don't actually scream anymore at concerts because my voice is my job, but I used to be that person screaming Slayer behind you. Screaming it too loud. That was me. X, what do you think of the Better Together update on Xbox? It's alright, it's alright. I don't think I'm going to be switching that soon though. Although I ordered a new hard drive today to start switching over to Windows 10 and give that a try again. Hey X, do you own any guitar pedals? If yes, which one? Love your work, says Flokip. Go to my second channel, look for the guitar related videos playlist, and you'll find a video of my setup where you can see all the guitar pedals I have. X, any plans for today? Says Ian Sani. I'm terrible with names, aren't I? Yes, I got a plan. It's in the title of this video. Stream. It's not a video, it's a stream. Cuplex says, when you scream Slayer, do people stare at you like some crazy guy? Usually someone screams Slayer back in your face, because you scream Slayer when you're at a heavy metal concert. You don't do it when you're at Tesco. When you scream Slayer when you're at Tesco, you know, after the 7th scream, the security guards come round and they grab you and they take you out of the store, as I know from my own experience. That is actually just a joke. I did not stand in Tesco and scream Slayer over and over again. Right, this is some delicious tea. I'm gulping it all down because it's the right kind of temperature. Tanny Glace is here, doing a cheer, throwing some bits of me, saying, did anyone else fail to get a stream notification? It's entirely possible, I guess. Danny, I appreciate your support. I have no idea about the notifications myself. You know, Twitch be twitchy and all that. If I stand here in the middle, it just makes life easier, doesn't it? And we can get a good rhythm. Hey X, do you watch Stranger Things? There is a new season, says Stanny Go. Yeah, I've started watching the first episode. I only watch TV when I eat. And here's a strange thing. I didn't get to eat today until like 2 o'clock, so I'm going to eat after I stream, which is, I know it's just going to throw my whole rhythm has been so out this week. It's been, to be honest, like this week has been like pretty rough on me. Lots of gigs, tons of work doing videos, and just being utterly exhausted. and then today, just hardly any sleep because I went to a gig last night, which I'll talk about later on. Recorded with Python in the morning, had to go into town to do some stuff, did some shopping, just constantly on the move, on the feet. Haven't been able to work out or exercise all week. It's just been rubbish. Like I love my routine. I like doing what I do each day and keeping that groove going, right? Oh, I missed a bit. I missed a bit. I missed the whole thing. And yeah, it's just been thrown totally out of whack this week. Source blocks, says T223TB man. Yeah, you're on the point there. You have noticed exactly what I've missed. I needed to do that as well, didn't I? I am a spoon, says Hermitcraft, sponsored by Il Mango Lameo. I'm telling you, this right here, Asuma Original, okay? It's not as efficient as Il Mango. I know, if you built an Il Mango slime farm, it would probably outperform this tenfold, okay? But I built this myself. I used my little derp noggin and managed to come up with something that actually works. And you only have to repair it every now and then a couple of times. Right, let's pretend that I didn't just fix this and that this actually works. So, if I... Oh, it's off! Damn it! That annoys me immensely. Can I trick... Yes, I can use the lever this time. So if I put the lever here... Right, we didn't update any of the signal strength. Now we can put it on the correct... Wait a minute, do we have a signal flow problem? No, wait a minute, hang on. I'm looking at this the wrong way. No, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm totally confused in my head. Hang on, bear with me. Like, okay, if I power it there and put it on that state, on is what it currently is, isn't it? Oh, I can't get my brain to work. So, I want it to be off. So when I hit that switch, the redstone comes on. Oh, what is an easy way of doing this? I don't even know an easy way of doing this. I can think of a risky way of doing it that might break it again. So what if it's on and I want this to be on? I just need to update. Oh, this is not going to end well. Okay, I'm going to update everything. Right. This is now... Oh, did the top floor work? Yeah, I can see the top floor worked. Right. This is now off. Okay. Oh. This is just a pain in the bum. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to change this. And I'm going to put... No, I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put another piece of redstone there. And that's it. So I don't think I could have actually done that keeping the torch where it was. And that was why I was so confused. Okay, problem solved. Right, so no update was passed on. Excellent. Because it's not actually on or off that's controlling it. It's the change of on or off. And it was just the wrong way around. So, slime farm's been turned off, which I'm going to leave it off for a while. The witches have been absolutely spawning like crazy because I did some caving, which is awesome. And I should probably catch up with noises in the ear now. Bugman CX has resubscribed for 14 months in a row saying, Scream Slayer in the boring voice. Hello everyone, hello Slayer. No, because I can't make that voice scream, can I? You know, like that's not a scream voice. This one can get a bit high pitched. Jeez, oh I'm sweating like mental. Why am I sweating like mental? It's not hot in here. Well, maybe it is actually. Right, okay, that was the thing. What are we doing? What are we doing, brain? So, things that need to disappear or go away. I'm just going to chuck some of these items out of my inventory. For the sake of my sanity. The iron blocks need to go in the iron chest. That thing can go over there. And we're starting to look a little bit better now, aren't we? That's a little bit cleaner overall, I'd say. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you say it? Okay, you and you in there. Excellent. Right, now let's go craft some stuff and read some chats. Tanny Glace with some more cheers and bits, throwing them at me, saying, oh, did Python slow down enough for you to actually do something with him? No, 200x boots. Are you referring to the end of Hermit Quest? And if you are, I'm still not sure I follow. Remember, you're talking to the derp. If I remember the fight correctly, it was super difficult to hit Python. I'm assuming you're referring to that. If you haven't watched the fight, I guess, it ends, doesn't it? I won't spoil it for anyone. Dutch John Doe says, hey X, are you going to do a Q&A episode ever like you did in Season 2? I really like that one. I don't see the point because I do live streaming now, so it's kind of like, you know, live streaming covers that. But I will when I go away. I'll definitely do a Q&A when I go away. Put some things in video for people, I guess, who don't watch the streams. Tanny Glaze, thank you for your cheers. We've got more cheers and bits from Anita520T. Doing a cheer, saying Derpy X. Thanks. Thanks. You know what you're here for. You know there's going to be derpage. I mean, what did you expect, really? Appreciate it, though, as always. Thank you for the support. Zenican82 has subscribed. What is that spooky sound in the background? Sounds like there's a shadow being born. Goodness me. Yeah, where were we? Zenican, thank you for subscribing. Blue Bottle 77 has resubscribed for 13 months in a row, saying Friday and unlucky 13. We don't care. Thank you for your effort. Appreciate it. Thank you for over a year of support. That's tremendous. And do you know what? 13 is a cool number. It's a prime number. I like the number 13. I don't think it's an unlucky one. Charlie Panda says, I never watch streams. It's absolutely true. This guy never watches a single stream. Xero says, Orang is my new favourite artist, X. That's really great to hear. That is absolutely great to hear. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do, you know. Believe me, I enjoy this music. As evidence of us listening to it every live stream lately. Last couple of Orang albums have really hit the mark, I think. Big Al says, X, are you going to play Hermitcraft the whole stream, or are you playing any other Fullcraft too? Just Hermitcraft, my man. That's generally what I do when I stream. I play one thing and stick to it. Fullcraft we do on Wednesdays. Right now, though, I really do feel like I could just play Fullcraft endlessly. The way I've approached this season, I hope that my enthusiasm for modded can keep going, because so often in the past does modded just get crazily difficult at some point, whereas this time around I feel like I've kept everything in the balance, and because of that we've got lots of big long-term projects and just lots to do and lots of stuff that's fun on that season, and really pleased with how it's going. Hey X, thanks for keeping constant, says Nether Wardlord. Appreciate that comment ever so much, man. Thank you for noticing the consistency. I do try and keep it always going. Luke Van T says, hey, what's the villager thing in your title? We're going to work on the villager project today. I am just finishing up the last of what I wanted to do over here. So I don't need to gather any of this stuff. If I need the gunpowder, I can come and get it. Yeah. Oh, there's a few more slime balls here and there, but that's it. I don't know where I'm going to store these slime blocks, but they're useful, so that's the thing. Right, let's make sure you're Silk Touch. Let's pick you up and head over to the villager project. That's where we're going next. Cool, our work here is done, peeps. Our work here is done. Gerald Laws says, I thought it had an item filter. It does for sticks, glowstone and redstone. That's what the item filter is for. Spidester has resubscribed for 5 months in a row with Amazon Prime, saying, I won a raffle at work for an apple a day for a year. That's awesome. Hooray! I get to eat fruit without paying for it. I know we're not talking about food, but what are your favourites and least favourite fruits? Favourite fruits would have to be apples, bananas, grapes, pears, melons. What else? Kiwis, really nice. I'm trying to think. That's probably actually the most of them. Tomatoes and cucumbers are also technically fruit, if I remember that one correctly. I like both of those, but obviously you treat them like vegetables. Least favourite fruit. I don't like plums and I don't like peaches. Something about the taste just not really for me. And that's probably it, really. That's probably it. Bananas, obviously, says Xero. Yeah, people are putting the bananas in chat. Ultimate Badass Andy Hugs just says, really? Banana? No way. Avocado are actually berries, says E Squared. I love avocados in a salad. Not a fruit salad, though. In a regular salad. Avocados are a really great source of fat. If you want to get a really healthy fat into your diet, then avocados is it. I always used to eat avocados in the morning before working out when I was like really into working out. And that's just a great way to burn off that fat, and it's some nice healthy fat as well. You know, none of that processed rubbish. Right, we are really low on stuff. Where did all those shulker boxes go, I wonder? I wonder. Right, so we'll store more junk over here. I just need to do a sort at some point, obviously. We could actually do with a little bit of storage. These things can all go in the same chest. I'll probably just take this chest as is with us. Let's go chuck these things into the valuables, the lag chest. Rah, there we go. There's also this chest around the side here. What does it have in it again? Yeah, it's got like 9 nether stars in there, and loads of blaze rods, and I've just left it here, and I never sort it out, and I always look at it and laugh. Oh, I think I left it here for a reason. I think this pick is significant. It needs to be renamed because it's a memento. Same might be of the book, actually. In fact, there's some couple of mementos over here. These things need to be put in the mementos room when we get to that. So for now, I'm going to store them over here. So which one was going to be our temporary storage? I think it was that one, but probably be smart if we just get rid of this rubbish. That being said, I wouldn't mind hanging on to a couple of stacks of this. Especially for the project we're doing. X, have you checked your store? I think someone has sent in an order, says ML Magician. Whoever that is, let me know. I know Jevin is going to put in an order soon. Which, looking forward to doing that project. Mechanivalar says, I'm supposed to use this iPad to work now, but now instead I am just procrastinating with this stream. Don't procrastinate, man. It's bad. Apple Pro Gamer says, I like avocados on burgers. That sounds nice. That sounds real nice. Ivy Cow. Bananas are my favourite besides strawberry and raspberry. I love strawberries in a fruit salad. Raspberry, I love raspberry flavoured stuff over strawberry flavoured stuff. Raspberry milkshakes would be one thing. Raspberry ice cream, better than strawberry ice cream. Just saying, just saying. Then we have blueberries as well. I love blueberries. I love lots of berries. Put them in a smoothie, which is what I need to do tomorrow. I need to make myself a smoothie. X, what do you think about pineapple on pizza? I like it. So, I like it, I said. Battlemaster asked me the question. I've left some... Oh, my goodness me. How long? Oh, it's driving me mad. There's too much of it lying around. How long has that been there for, then? I don't know. I like this project. So do a lot of other people. And I haven't worked on it in a while. Hi! Ah! It's a Vex. Run away. Panda Power is here. Subscribing! Thank you for subscribing, Panda Power, number 255. I wonder what happened to the rest of them. Appreciate your subscription. I hope you enjoy today's stream and have a good time hanging out with us here today. I hear some nasty noises. Right, let's get... Do I have any torches? No, let's get this thing set up here. It is really dark in here, by the way. Just saying. I don't know why. Nick Nog says, so many random questions. And that was a statement, not a question. Burnt Chick Knee says, hey Asuma. Hey, Burnt Chick Knee. Chickneys are my favourite mob. Why can't I hear zombie groaning around here? That's kind of weird. We need to build a biome here. This... look at that mess. That's a lot of blocks to move, man. Why are you in the way? It's kind of in the way. It is kind of in the way. Let's measure this thing from one side of the room to the other. And let's not fall into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's about 22 across. So the next one that we build, I want it to be slightly bigger, I think. We'll go for like 23. Game Watcher says, I'm famous for not getting much done in streams. Quote from Assume of Friday 27th of October. That's today. I didn't say I'm famous for it, did I? Maybe you've quoted me in advance because I've read your quote. Jeez, I don't know how this works. Mega Kirby says, I had a great idea for your mob head area. For the Alex head, make it looking at an ocelot head. I'm not sure why. I mean, I could do that. I'm not sure why that qualifies as a great idea exactly. Like, what's the point of that? Like, what's the thing? What's the catch? What's the deal? Let's get some items in here. Let's throw down our ender chest. Let's put in some lights. I think is the great way to get going here. Looks like sea lanterns. We've got plentiful amounts of those. So we're going to look at this like it's an edge. I think this is a border because those beams are going to be right in the way. So I put in how many blocks? 4. That is a very interesting site. Now which... The one there is gone. Did you get it through the wall or something? How did it get in here? Just looking at the other ones now. Yeah, it probably got it through that little gap. Well, that sucks. We'll deal with you later. Oh, you could have just stayed there. You get away from me. Get back in the hole. Look, I'm going to run away. It'll probably go to the villagers again. I'm trying to run away and I can't sprint. Yikes. Where's that sucker? Go away, sucker. Stop following me. Oh, goodness me, I can eat some food now. How did that happen, says Blue Boot? Through the block. I'm guessing that the villager, sorry, the zombie probably spawned ways away. Okay, look, he's interested in them lot again. No! No! You were walking back! You can't scout me from that far away. You filthy freak. Goodness me. You got a parrot's face on you. You look stupid. I think we're safe up here. Where is it? There it is. No! Stop! Oh, you're rubbish, you are. You're rubbish. I guess we'll go past it and then whiz around and try and get it back over there again. Oh, what a rubbish zombie. Do you know what I mean? It's just a rubbish zombie. I've got a better idea. Let's get it over here. What are we doing this stream, says Awesome One? Messing around with this fella who stole a head. Stole a head. It's a freak, that's what... It's a freak. Ah, kill it already, says Roshko. I want to keep it, actually. Right, now here's my trick. Don't come out into the... If that thing comes out into the sunlight, I'm going to cry. I'm actually going to cry. Are you ready for a cry stream? No, that's not going to be a thing. Kenichio Monster has resubscribed for 14 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, man. I appreciate that support. Thanks for sticking around all this time. I hope you enjoy today's stream. Where did we come into this place? Just through there? Okay, now we've got to be super quick. Yes, we are super quick. Did you see that super quickness? That was kind of amazing. Right, you can stay there, you big-headed freak. Right. Now we can work on this again. There's quite a few things to avoid for this to be relatively big, this biome. Macanivalas is very exciting music. The tension is killing me. It doesn't sound healthy, does it? I think we place down... See, this already is too close to that area there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and then we're coming too close to this area here. Like, do you guys think it would look weird if we had like an oblong biome or something? You know, like a stretched out sphere. A bit warped. He wears a head, he can't burn, says PC Crazzy. Yeah, that might be a thing. I mean, if it wears a helmet, it doesn't burn. I'm going to guess that probably does extend to one of those things, doesn't it? That's a good point. Need to give him a name tag so he doesn't despawn, says official BTYP. It's got a block on its head, so it won't despawn. GM says if you could attach a lead, he would be a freak on a leash. I like it, freak on a leash. That's a good one. Can I see how the mushroom farm is doing, says the Silver Axe. Maybe later on. This might be why I got a bit demotivated last time, because I couldn't figure out how to squeeze it in this area. It's kind of weird to build a big old shape and not quite know where it goes. We got noises in the ear again. I Live Cats is here with a donation saying, "Geez, X, I wonder why it's so dark in your base, even when it's daytime." I've been wondering this myself, Cats. Let's see. That's a weird lighting bug, probably. Anyway, I might leave in a bit, going to a board game night with my friends. So yeah, saying goodbye now, but I'll leave later. All right, thanks for the donation, man. Go and enjoy the company of your friends and the board games. I hope they're not too boring. Not that sort of bored. That was... Suma tried a joke, okay? I tried a joke! It was rubbish. Appreciate it as always. What I'm expecting is for Cats to say goodbye continuously until the stream ends, and then be here for half an hour after the stream. I know what you're like, Cats. You're always telling me you're going to sleep and then you're still here. I know how it goes. I want to use the circle builder now, I think. I think that might help me visualize what we're doing here a little bit. Let's go circle generator. We were aiming for 25, or was it 23? I think I might tone that down to 21 blocks across. The game's the board, not the players, says another JT. Oh, what's wrong with this website? Oh no, it's not wrong. Right, let's type in 21. I got to full screen this to see it. Or can I zoom out? Aha. So we're looking at 7 blocks across, then it's 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that would make it 1, 2, 3. Right, 7, 2, 3. That's what I need to remember. 7, 2, 3, peeps. Help me remember it. Okay, I'm getting the things back on the screen. 7, 2, 3. Very important I remember that. So if we look at it like this, let's say, just so we can get this right. Where is the middle here? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So 7, 2, and then 3, which is 1, 2, 3. Then there's your 2, and there's your 7. So that is dangerously close to that thing. Dangerously close. Alright, so then over here, it's going to be... There's our 7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to be a 2 again, and then our 7. So on that side, it is equally stupidly close to something over here. So it needs to go in that direction a bit, and it needs to go down as well. So I'm thinking it probably needs to be even smaller and lower down, which is kind of mad. Right. Shortwind01 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate your support. I hope you enjoy today's stream. We've got 700 people watching today. I appreciate you all coming by. Feel free to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. Get notified of when I go on Twitch. The ocean is in the way, says Nearwind. Exactly, it's the old ocean. X, what was your favourite Hermitcraft base, and whose base is Hermitcraft 5 your favourite? I'm a spoon. I like this base the most out of all my bases. And my favourite base of Season 5, saying I can't pick myself, probably Tango. Tango's always comes to mind immediately, you know. Not ruling out anyone else's, but that's just the first thing that pops into my head when I think of Season 5. So we're going to reduce the size of this, I think. But if we were to dig it a fair bit lower... I mean, that one over there is going to be a problem because of the slime block. How tall? How tall was this? Let's keep you know, sort of preparing. Oh, it was really tall. Great. I don't think we're going to be able to fit it in here. This is the problem, the big problem. Like another one of these. This is quite a big little glob, you know, of stuff going on. See, this is the stuff you don't see in the videos, man. I spent ages figuring this stuff out. How's it going to fit in? How are we not going to run into a problem? I feel particularly attached to Season 2. I think it's because of the length and the fact that it was my first season, says Hannabis. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Also, it was the Wastelands, which was a pretty iconic project, I think, in all the things I've done. It's just going to have to be smaller, and I think any smaller than this is going to look a bit rubbish, is what I'm worried about. Let's reduce it down to 17. So that means 5, 2, then a natural 2, like 1, 1. 5, 2, 1, 1 is what I need to remember. So now, let's get out the old shovel, and do you know what? I should put these on the offhand. Let's get out the old shovel, and so 5, 2, 1, 1 is... Why am I getting those ghost blocks? We don't want those. Okay, so where was the middle? The middle was... Let's actually move the middle in this direction now. So that would be 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 5. We're now 1 block away from that. That's perfect. No problems on that side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 4, 5 is there. So that's 2, and then 1, 2 in those positions. Then 1, 2 there. And then we got our 5, and we got a noise in the ear as well. And now we are probably not going to run into problems. Still got to go a couple of blocks lower, but I think that's going to get it, right? I don't really want to try and squeeze any more than that. I think we've got it perfect. So let's do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I remember it was 2. Then it's 1, 1, 2, and 2. Ooh, hello. Okay, we'll start using... Well, maybe we don't use cobble just yet. Yeah, that's going to be it. Alright, I'm sorry I had to put up with that, peeps, but that's how we build circles. This season is interesting, but I thought Season 4 Guardian Farm better looking, says JMS. Everyone's got their opinion, man. If you thought it was better looking, that's absolutely fine. I'd kind of agree that, like, you know, it's a different visual experience to what we're doing this time around, but it was actually really awesome, wasn't it? This is just about a much larger scale what's going on here. And it's far from complete as well. So digging down, let's think about the size of this biome again, okay? So we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks before we hit another curve. This one is considerably smaller. Let's say 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can expect to go that high on these corners. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And we're going to be lowering it a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to be absolutely fine to fit into this space. And possibly, dare I say it, squeeze the size of this out a little bit bigger. I think what we should do is dig it down to this height here. And then maybe consider making it a tiny bit larger. But we dig it down first, of course. Macanevelar says, have you had any runs lately? I remember you went to do it in London a while back, right? I was going to, but didn't in the end because I didn't really hit my mark. Actually, the last couple of weeks have been pretty sketchy for running and a lot of stuff because I've just been basically overworked, trying to get everything done in time for episode 666. Here's why I've been overworked. So I put out a message in my video, basically saying, because I started to sense it was coming from reading comments. I basically said, a certain episode might happen to land on a certain date. Please don't make a big deal out of it because it's probably not actually going to come out on that date. And the last thing I want to do is put in a ton of time and effort into this special, which I've been working on for years, basically. You'll see why when you see it. And then for it to not come out on one day, and I knew that could so easily become the talking point. Oh, this would have been so much better if you released it on this day, right? Now, it's such a silly thing to do, because the date it's released on is infinitesimal compared to all the other effort that goes into it. So I thought I would protect myself a little bit there and put that message in the video, right? And it did the opposite thing. It preemptively... Sorry, no, it started people preemptively discussing how rubbish it would be if this episode didn't come out on this date. And I just put my head in my hands and I was like, this is just how it works, you know? This is just YouTube. Like, this is what people do. Videos are always there. Like, their content is always there for them. So, for the user's perspective, it's always just there. Like, you know, and you can say whatever you like about it. And it seems easy to say, this should be out on this date, because you didn't have to do anything to bring it out on that date. So, yeah, so because of that, I'm now stressing out to try and get it all done before Tuesday. So I can upload it on Tuesday, because if I don't, I will get millions of comments, and that is the worst thing. Like, to put all this time and effort into something special, and then to just have it... Basically, I don't know what the word would be to use, but basically to have it beaten or belittled by the fact that you missed a date by a couple of days. Like, imagine how demotivating that would be if you're like a creator, right? Like, the talking point is, oh, you know, not even, oh, you made this thing, just you missed it. You know, and I know this doesn't count for everyone, but the fact that people started preemptively discussing it on a video where I said, like, please don't do that when it comes out, that just made me realise that, you know, I have to get it out on that day, if that makes sense. You're thinking too hard, says Shortwind. I might be thinking about it too hard. I don't think I am. I know YouTube and doing YouTube, and I know my audience, and I know those comments will be there, and I'm at a position where when I put that video out, I really just want to feel the feedback for it and not have those sort, because you got to turn away from those comments as a YouTuber. You've got to be able to distance yourself from the, okay, you don't really get what I have to do to put this stuff out, right? You have to distance yourself from that, because you know at the end of the day they probably really enjoy that video, but it's not the first thing they come down to the comments to talk about. You have to distance yourself from that, but it's really hard to do that on something you've been working on for over a year. Like, there's just this added level of need for perfectionism, basically. It's the only way I can put it. Like, this has to go down flawlessly for me, because I've put so much time. Marilyn Miner says, I really think it should come out on November 1st, All Saints Day, since X is a true saint. Winky face, thank you. Well, it isn't about me though, is it? It's about a certain someone else who isn't a saint. I appreciate the kind message though, thank you. Right. So I'm going to make this thing slightly bigger, because there's clearly room for it. But we will work from this point here, I believe. And yes, I need to go to my thing. Donation here from Mr. Oh, have I missed a few things? Goodness me, I have. From I Live Cat saying, oh, X, don't stress. You know, most of us true assuminations would still love you even if it wasn't out on a certain day. We always still love you. Thank you for the message of support, man. I appreciate that, of course. And I absolutely know that. I absolutely know that. You're 100% right. It is just a case of, I know that, even though I know that those small things that I shouldn't be bothered about will bother me on that day. You guys have watched me for long enough to know how, I guess, meticulous and kind of planned out or whatever I am, right? Like, you know, that's just me. That's just the way I work. And there's times when you're like, hey, I know I should be thinking about this differently, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to stress out about it on that day. So yeah, Hannabis says, well, Evil X videos still go back to watch them to this day, so I'd say the upload day is not the most important thing. It isn't. Again, it's just something that I know is going to wind me up, right? Let's do noises in the ear. Short Window 1 subscribed. I believe I might have read that one out. If not, I apologise for missing it. Thank you for subscribing. Short Window 1 is also here, throwing some bits at me, saying, X, can you do a guitar cover of the song Apache. I'm not actually, no, I think I know what song you're referring to, but possibly? I don't know. I'll have to investigate it. Here's the thing. I get a lot of requests to play guitar. Like, guitar's a little bit different from listening to a song. I have to, like, really want to know if I want to play it or not. And a lot of songs that aren't metal I don't particularly enjoy playing on the guitar. But I'll check it out if I remember. I Live Cat says, what? Evil X isn't a saint. All he wants to do is help you, but he doesn't know how to help. Evil X is just a misunderstood good person. I'm not so sure about that, I Live Cats. I'm not so sure. We'll have to wait and see what he does in this next instalment. Guanaki has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate the support. Takikoma 17 has resubscribed for 16 months in a row, saying 16 and growing. Keep up all the great streams and YouTube content. Thank you for the message of support. I appreciate that ever so much. To all of you offering me support in chat, I see all your kind messages. Again, I appreciate it ever so much. I know there's loads of supportive people out there. I just want to make it clear that even though I know that, I will let some silly stuff grind me from time to time. And yeah, after a year of preparing for something, I don't think I can deal with reading comments like, you should have released this on that day. Like, it would just make me die inside. That's how much I care about my content, you know. So we're gonna do 7, 2, and is that 2? 7, 2, 1, 1 is what we'll call it. 7, 2, 1, 1. That's how you make circles, peeps. You say numbers like that. Okay, you want to make a circle? 7, 2, 1, 1. Do you even know what I'm on about? I'll show you what I'm on about. Right, noises on ear need to be on screen. Iscal85 is here, resubscribing for 19 months. It's that Iscal85 fella. Say hello to Iscal in chat, peeps. I felt the grind this week. It is what it is, slanty face. Us YouTubers, man, we do the grind. We do the grind for sure. Iscal, I appreciate your support as always, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. I mean, the grind, it just never stops. And I just don't know how we do this sometimes. Am I doing this right? Feels like I'm not. But I am. Wait, this kind of looks the same. 7, 2, 1, 1. We did 5. Oh, it's moved over a nudge there. And there. Yeah, that's the places I wanted to nudge it over by. So that's good. Chat is full of Iscal and Durite spam at the moment. Some Durite spam in there. Wait a minute, wait a minute. There must be something around here. There must be something somewhere near. Has this gal been in my base removing Durite? There's some sort of Durite. There it is. Look at that. Alright, look at that, you. I saw Joe Hills was building with Durite in his base. And it's like, I can see what he's done there because he needs quartz, but Joe Hills is going to be efficient and use something that looks similar, which is Durite, Dirty Durite. You could take that Jackson song, Dirty Diana, and change the words to Dirty Durite. Oh, I think Iscal now has to sing that. Oh, goodness me. Right, so we have our 7, we have our 2, 1, 1, and then we go 2, 7, so fall down here. 1, 2, 3. 1 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 1, 1, 2. And it lines up perfectly. Now, that thing that we made a moment ago, so we're going to go up by about 7 or 8 blocks, which will be slightly lower than that. Oh, that actually pushed it out by 2. But I think we can squeeze it in here. That's good. Alright, I'm happy with that shape. That's a job well done, I think. Now we've got to start putting some colour in here. We might have to build like a snow farm for this area now that I think about it. God, there's so much to do this season. It's binoculars. It's binoculars. I really would like just a day to sit down and like make a list of all the stuff that I need to do. I need that day. Kent Paris has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Mannequin of Alas says, alright, lovely. I'm going to go get some work done. Thanks. Be lovely as always, X. And please don't stress too much. Thank you for the message of support, buddy. I always try not to stress, but I was literally about to say I'm a stress monster. Pretty much am. Just I don't know. I can't avoid it. But I've really felt it. I've actually, like, I've felt it in my body recently, which I don't like. And I just cannot wait for it to all be done now and to get back on to the routine and, like, yeah, like, exercise I think is the thing I miss the most. Because my PlayStation broke, so I ain't been taking 20 minutes every day to get on my bike. I've got an indoor bike thing, and I play a little bit of PlayStation while I go on that for 20 minutes. Every day I did that, and I think it makes a huge difference to your cardio. So much so, I think I'm going to up the time to half an hour. I'm going to be like, right, I'm going to cut 10 minutes away from doing something else, you know? While I cook, I'll do press-ups. You combine the two or something, you know? Be efficient. That would be so ridiculous. I'm only joking. But I need that 10 minutes, you know what I mean? No, not the PS4 says Ultimate Badass Andy Kills, just sad face. If that's a sad face because, like, I'm an Xbox guy and, oh no, he plays PlayStation. It's so ridiculous. Loyalty to brands, I don't like it. Like, it's rubbish. We shouldn't have PlayStation, Xbox fighting each other over exclusives. Everyone should have access to the same games, you know? Not into that stuff at all. Right, so now what we got to do is start putting in some of the materials. I think we're going to end up going with the same colour here. Right, like, same colour sky for the snowy biome. That's pretty much it. We kind of need like a snow farm now, which is weird. I don't know how to get started here. Like, I guess the side of this is going to be a hut. Where can I get snow from? Do I even have, like, snow in here? Yeah, I'm going to need to get some snow and make a temporary snow farm, I guess. Huh, I might have some lying around in a chest somewhere. We'll check before we go. Jukip! Jukip is here with a donation saying, I'm going to comment that you should have released the 666 video a day later, just to troll you, now that I know how much it bothers you. Jukip, when I see that comment, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it, man. I'm going to delete it from the video. I'm going to say that comment never existed, you know. I'm going to use my powers. Oh, appreciate it, man, though. Appreciate it, of course. Thank you. I play Nintendo, says Blue Boo. That's cool, man. I never, in a long time, actually been interested in Nintendo. It's weird because Nintendo games are kind of like the more casual pick up and play stuff that I think, if anything, I'd probably benefit more from having a PC, right? Like a lot of PlayStation games and Xbox games cross over onto PC, and that is like, you know, PC outperforms PlayStation every time if you've got the right sort of PC. Whereas Nintendo have a lot more like actual exclusive stuff, don't they? But I don't know, never been really that interested in what Nintendo released. But then again, you know, I'm not a gamer. Like, that's another thing. I'm really not a gamer. Like, gaming is not particularly my passion. It's something to pass the time. It's enjoyable. It passes the time in the right setting. It also happens to be my job. But like I've said before, this is all about creating right here. This is about creating stuff. I can't find any snow. Okay, we're going. We're leaving. I'm doing the off. Time to do the off. Hannabis says PC Master Race. It's not like a PC versus PlayStation thing. Like, you know, consoles have their own merits, of course. It's just if you want like the best gaming experience, like hands down, PC's always going to offer it because it's always got the better hardware. Long dong. Did I actually just say that? Goodness me. Long gone are the days of. I've got like a weird beard hair that is annoying me. It's sort of coming up into my vision. I need to put that back. I was going to say it again. Long gone are the days, goodness me, of like terrible PC performance and games not running. You will still have problems and whatever, but you know, it's really plug and play these days with Steam, and you can do modding as well. So there are like a lot of reasons, I think, to do gaming on PC over console. Lucan VT says, hey X, what are you going to do with that circle? We're going to build a biome there. Now, do you guys remember how I said how terribly unproductive these streams are? These streams are for us hanging out. They're not for getting stuff done. I mean, at least I got something done. But you can get an idea of how long it takes me to figure out how to build a circle in Minecraft, you know. That's just how my days go, you know. SAS9602 is here with a donation saying, I will not mind when it comes out. I still do not really get any of the clues, but that is probably just me. My mind is a little messed up today, so that could be, could too be a factor. Read yourself. I am very sorry to hear that, by the way. I really do not know what to offer you other than support. I'm so sorry to hear that, and of course appreciate the donation. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be flying. Yeah, it's probably no fault of your own then. So if you don't know, there is a little bit of backstory on Hermitcraft with a character called Evil X. So if you search Hermitcraft Evil X, you will probably find some episodes. Evil X was banished until episode 666. And that was because I decided that it felt like, I don't know, it felt like I just wanted to leave that project for a while, right? Like, I'd done quite a few specials, and then it was like, why don't we leave this and, you know, give it a while and come up with something really clever. And I came up with something really clever, and it's all kind of ready to go. Okay, I kind of feel like there's got to be a quicker way to do this, but I'm just gonna, oh, lag spike. Really big lag spike there. I'm just gonna rip out loads of glass. Saz, thank you for your donation, of course, appreciate it ever so much. I hope, I wish the best for you. Bouncy Fellow has subscribed here saying, keep up the good work. Cheers from Bouncy Fellow and Ben the Real One. Bouncy Fellow and Ben the Real One, thank you for the donation, appreciate it. I like the cheers from, that was nice, it was pleasant. Thank you for the support, man, appreciate it ever so much. Was this not in Hermitcraft Season 3, says Nearwind? It was in 3 and 4. 3 is where it started, 4 is where it got put on hold until episode 666. Oh, look at that. We can do that now. Oh, that's pleasant. That's absolutely pleasant, isn't it? It's times like this that I wish I had like a magnet on me to just suck these items in. One hour, one derp, not bad, says the Sammy Plays. It's a 1 hour, one derp average. That is not bad, is it? Use a snow golem, get one in place quicker to get the snow. Yeah, I was just getting more than enough, you know, that's what I was thinking. And now I'm thinking rabbit head, but I don't need that. Well, do I? Maybe I do. Because if I do need it, now would be a good time to get them. Okay, that's more than enough snow to get us going. Ka-cha! Crazy noises. Rabbit, you're too fast. I can't sprint. Rubbish! No, I do not want to place a sea lantern. I want to eat food. Oh, this is going to end badly, isn't it? Right. Rabbit trying to outsmart me. Alright. I know you're cute and you can hop around, but you can't outrun. Ah! Oh! It's the zombie army! Okay, Rabbit, how did you summon them all so quickly? Get... Yep. No, I'm doing the off. I'm doing the off. I've had enough. Nope. See you later. I've had enough of that for today. I found out about Hermitcraft from my brother. Watched Mumbo Season 4, then found out about you and Iskall. You and Mumbo are the three... You, Iskall, and Mumbo are the three I watch the most. Mumbo because he's funny and Redstone. Iskall because of his character. And you because you're the most well-rounded Minecrafter I know. Plus everything you do everything efficiently. Actually, you use Ender Chest, Mumbo doesn't. Drives me crazy. Thank you, my man. I'd say I might be efficient in some situations, but not when I stream. Things get real derpy when I stream. Ice Ruby says that's an OP bunny. It is. That right there deserves a minus derp. That was some absolute amazing spoiler dodge. Like, the chunk with spoilers was about to load, and that was perfection, man. That couldn't have been any better. Whose castle was that, says Diablo Vane. Oh, we just flew over Joe Hills' castle, if anyone liked the look of that. I think Joe pretty much uploads every day working on that thing, so if you like that project, Joe's got plenty of videos on it. Korshidi. No, Korshdi. Oh, but I'm butchering a name, has resubscribed for 13 months in a row, saying, so sad YouTube blocked your guitar video for Do Hast. I hope you'll get to publish it. Really love that band. I have tried pitch shifting and doing tricks like that, and I cannot get it to publish at the moment. So I don't know what's going to happen to it. I'm going to try maybe one more time, but otherwise I think pretty soon I'm going to be out of ideas on how to get that one up there. What's really annoying is that someone else has got a Do Hast cover video up, and the song itself sounds slightly different. It sounds like a demo quality, so I might look at trying to just get hold of the demo of the song and then slap that onto the video, you know, but otherwise it doesn't look promising. Thank you for the resubscribe though. Sorry about the butchering of the name. I mean, what did you expect? Tidmouth Milk says, nope, Twitch just won't let me cheer. Twitch be twitchy again. It's always twitchy. Spoiler, you mean hype, says Titan Lol. Spoiler, hype, exclusive preview, whatever. Bugman says publish on alternative platform. Well, I kind of want to put all my stuff in one place, right? So I want to find a way to get that video on there. Alright then. The rabbit that got away didn't get away? I'll take it. I'll take it. That'll do just fine for this project, and it needs to go in this area. We can mix some white wall in and amongst the snow, couldn't we? So we got some of these blocks actually that are going to become the blocks around the outside. What we've got to make is a snow farm. Let's put a couple of these in just so we can start visualizing. Build it up a couple of layers all the way around. Magic rabbit, mystery rabbit, people are saying. I hope that episode 666 will reveal the secrets of the dark ocean surrounding the base. Probably not. It's not got a lot to do with any ocean, let's say that. Anita52OT has done a cheer and thrown bits at me. Cheer, 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 cheer. Wait until Spangle hears about the rabbit killing bad X. Thank you for the cheers and the bits, Anita. I appreciate that. Spangle will be very upset, I'm sure. But you know, her and her collection of heads. Hypocrite warning. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hypocrite. X, you were chasing its ghosts, obviously. Spooky music, says Spotty Skunk. There it is. I Love Cats says, why are you talking like that? I noticed I started to sound a little bit robot-y, so I thought I'd go with it and see if anyone made some like hardware assumer jokes. Talk AI fail, because some of you like to think that I'm an AI, apparently. Apparently. I know you do. Because you're a bunch of weirdos, okay? I'm not a robot. Goodness me, I've got arms and legs. Just like robots have. Damn it, that didn't work. Okay, whatever. Titmouse says, oh, there's a minimum limit now. Damn. There was me trying to be a cheapskate. Well, as you can see, I'm reading your message. I don't get to read all the message. The ideas with cheers and bits is that I watch where I've watched other streams, I see people get like, you know, $1 donations or whatever, and someone's just trying to communicate with them. That's the real reason. And I kind of want it here to be like, hey, if you want to support me. But don't, like, if you've got like $1 to spare, don't waste it on me. I'm alright, don't worry about it. Like, I'll try and catch your message in chat. And I know it kind of don't really work like that. It's not always fair. I do obviously spend a fair amount of time reading cheer and bits messages, but I want to make it so that anyone can have a message read in chat, you know. Kat says, you're a very evolved robot now. You don't talk weirdly. Yeah, I'm very, very evolved. Marilyn Minor says, I've really enjoyed HC5 much, or maybe a little more than last season. X being my favourite as always. Also love Tango and Impulse's bases, but Cub has really blown it out of the water with his Cub up. Yeah, Cub's doing some amazing stuff this season. Like, he totally owned it with the Mobheads project. I think he's like literally done it all already. I was trying to do all of those. I kind of lost steam a little bit. Not because of Cub or anything doing it. Just my own. I don't know, like, there's so much that I want to do, I get a bit scattered. Like, there's quite a lot of things I could do in my base at the moment, and I get a little bit scattered, and then I'm not sure what to focus on, you know. I think this time what I want to do is just build this shape up, right, and then after we'll put in the clouds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we come out 1. We'll use that as like a marker. Come out 1 again, maybe. Let's go out 2. And then go... Actually, I'm going to go 2, 2, and then we're going to go into the middle. So the middle is 1, 2, 3, I think. Excuse me there. I keep burping. It's kind of weird. One of my favourite Season 5 bases has been B-Dubs, but yeah, unfortunately B-Dubs has moved on to Twitch. A little bit disappointed he didn't, you know, want to stream on here or on Fullcraft, but you know, everyone's got to make their own decisions, right? Like, if I were him going, right, no more YouTube, just Twitch, I'd still be playing on here, but there's not even a point to what I'm saying, because, like I literally just said a second ago, you know, everyone's got their own decisions to make, right? Okay, so you... Right, let's put that there. You are literally going to go as close as that, are you? To the ocean. Aha! We can move like this, yes. Right, now I don't want to make this all too uniform. That's another thing to consider. We want to kind of freeball this. I don't know what freeball is, but it's a thing. Sponge says keep derping. I haven't done much derping this stream, so how does one keep derping when they're not, is what I'm saying. Tibmouth, wait, no, this is a message to Tibmouth that I'm reading. What is this? What is this? Timmy, as always, listen to the moderators. Apparently, I believe you've asked your question lots and lots of times. If you just want to know, though, there are the coordinates. Perhaps you want to play on the same seed, you can get that from the Hermitcraft Reddit. If you want to play on the same world in the same place, you've got the coordinates on your screen there. -900, -800, and you can get the seed from the Hermitcraft Reddit. Rolo Dobo says, what's the snow for? Oh, it's a snowy biome we're going to have here, so we're going to put snow all around the place. We're going to build like a landscape with it, is generally the idea. Do you expand your ocean in your spare time? Because you never talk or say anything about it, says Ice Ruby. The ocean was already there when I got here, so I don't know why I would talk about it, you know. I believe your YouTube about page is a typo, says Nitro Phoenix. Nitro Phoenix! I believe many things that I write have a typo, okay? You don't need to tell me that, I know. I actually have a spell checker though, and quite often does it get it wrong. Like I use spell checkers on my titles because I'm sick of getting comments about how I spell things wrong. And then I'm like, I spell check this, why is everyone telling me it's wrong? Oh, I don't know what it is. Like, maybe the definitions or something are out of date, but Firefox spell checker, you're fired. You're fired. That's not going to look very domey, I don't think. Not going to look very domey at all, is it? This actually, when I did this before, I had the camera account on, and that made a huge difference to figuring things out. I kind of feel like that may be a nice place to bring it in. Oh man, I just remembered what I had a dream about. That came back to me rather vividly, and it's not very pleasant either. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Churchy Assassin says, can anything be better than spending my birthday with Asuma? Cheer, 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 cheer. Dude, happy birthday, man. Thank you for the cheers and the bits. I appreciate the support as always. And can we get some happy birthdays in chat for Churchy Assassin? You know, doing some assassination while going to church. Might seem a bit odd, but it's just the way Churchy Assassin operates, you know. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, so I had a dream that I was being basically chased to death by some sort of nasty murderer. And yeah, it involved me weaving in and out of many difficult situations and being shot at. And I can actually recall about 4 or 5 quite vivid incidents now. And, you know, that's what I dreamt about. Okay, then. Yeah, I feel like this is actually kind of tricky to, like, get right. And I'm not sure if we're really getting anything right here at the moment. Let's take a step back. There's always a slow process. It just starts a little too low. It's the right way to start, but it just happens a little too low. Let's get back up there and move this stuff about. Being chased by Johnny again, says Orion's Vantage. Yeah, maybe it was the spirit of Johnny. Maybe I was actually dreaming about Minecraft. Is Mumbo the most popular hermit when it comes to subs? Also, I hope Grian joins next season, although I doubt he will. Him and Kralis would be a great addition next season. Yes, I'm aware that Kralis is already a hermit. I believe that Kralis is well and truly gone. You know, you kind of hope that people will come back to the game, but if there's one thing that I've noticed is that when people like kind of, especially YouTubers, when they kind of like lose their fire to keep going, they lose their fire. Like, I can't really recall any big comebacks. It seems like once people start, you know, drifting into the realm of not being able to play the game, they're kind of gone. I think Kralis, to be fair, he'll probably, I don't know, you might tell yourself, but I don't think you'll see him do a survival series again. Efo, I believe, has the most subs. Mumbo will probably overtake him at some point, because Efo's sort of dropped out of the growth momentum a long time ago, as it were. Right, and then they're going to be like that. Okay, so here's where we're going to start to change it, just back here. Still kind of looks a little bit on the low side to me, is what I can't get away from. Now, if that's going to be... Yeah, I kind of feel like that line, with that line there, I've sort of set a precedent to some extent. What happens if we go like this? That is the question. Will this look okay? The problem is, as soon as I move back, it goes dark again. Great. Maybe we can make that work. I think actually what would make this work is lowering the roof by 1 block overall. Apple Pro Gamer says, someone pushing your buttons, X, kind of supports the robot theory. Someone's pushing my buttons, you say? Well, I say need... It's up to you, of course, says Tibmouth. What was this? Oh, I need to test out the shapes of MC Edit. Yeah, well, I kind of want to avoid doing perfect shapes at the same time. When you're making this shape, there is a part of me that's like instinctively leaning towards, you know, make it perfect or whatever. But I kind of want to do it a little bit organically. The smaller the sphere, the weirder it looks if you try and make it organic, which kind of sucks, you know, but that's the way it is. Right, we might run out of this material now. No, that's not got anything of use in it. Here is where we shall find our blocks. Oh, look at that, we've got another stack. Oh, Tid, by the way, is the person who sent me the image for this and pretty much started this whole project. Oh no, it wasn't started it. No, I had the idea. We built a little area that looked rough, and then Tid's actually shared quite a few things with me that have been extremely inspirational. So I appreciate that, man. It's nice to actually say that to you. I believe we got a Pixel Riffs, a Wild Pixel Riffs in chat. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for... actually, I won't say, but you know what I'm saying thanks for, right? I won't say. No spoilers and all that. Tip-half blushes. Oh. Why is it lighting up things in your hand, says 223TB? Because I got Optifine on it, some mods that sort of improves the game performance and adds dynamic lighting if you want it to, which is what we're seeing happen right now. Answer me this, if Asuma is really a robot, how can he read our messages? Well, because you put the message through a computer and the, you know, the robot can pass the information. I don't know what it is on the other side, but let's not try to mirror everything all the time, right? Let's try and get some nice sort of variations going on here. That feels good, so that bit there, and then do the same thing just above. Ow. Oh, I fell down. Monkey Monster, shut up! I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. You know X isn't a mean person. If ever I'm saying something like that, it's totally goofy. Okay, let's go and come out this way a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy, says Carrie. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know what's crazy. Did you know a robot just became one of the first artificial citizens of Saudi Arabia, says Pixel Rift? I did not know that. I am Curious to know. Yeah, curious to know more about that, I guess. Prism says, yeah, Etho has the most, but barely ahead of Mumbo. They both have 1.9 million subs. Next is B-Dubs and Beef with 1.2 million. Yeah, sounds about right. I haven't looked at their numbers in a long time. Don't you mean X isn't a mean robot, says Lurking. Hey! Hey, stop trying to call me a robot. This music is very relaxing, soothing. Let's step down from this. I think I know where I want to make some changes. Yeah, I think I want to bring this out a touch in places, right? Like, I'm going to move some of these blocks down one. And maybe even two over there. Just like that. Right, I think that'll do it for this corner of the room for today. I'm going to look at my list of other things to do here, because we've done quite a bit of work. It might not seem like it, but remember we went and got that snow as well, and then we got a rabbit's head, and that was kind of crazy. I think I want to go up the top there and collect a few blocks. Thank goodness for that ocean, eh? That made that nice and convenient. Yeah, I reckon when you're in here, that's going to work. So that's a nice kind of thing to work from, right? Wobsonator says that's exactly what a robot pretending to be a human would say. It is exactly what they would say. Therefore, it must be exactly what's happening. SpunMike has nearly 180k. He's not a hermit anymore, but still nice to know. Yeah, SpunMike. I think SpunMike, you know, came to his time with Minecraft, as so many creators do, and then tried some other stuff and found some success with Overwatch. Right, I'm going to throw away some of these junky items that I'm never going to sort away, obviously. Bam! Noise in my ear! It's Bulkhead93, resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, man. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy the stream. Tidmouth says, Spum is how I found your channel, by the way. Oh, that's cool to know, man. That's cool to know. I wonder how far back you go. Do you go as far back as Minecraft Muse? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then the answer is no. Basically. Oh, we've got to put a wither somewhere in here. I think I might actually just make a false wither or a squiver or something like that. The Real Gaming Zone says, what is X doing? We're working on this project, and one thing that I need to remember to do is figure out where all of these go. So somewhere I wanted to have a sheep farm. That'll probably be beyond the ice biome. So in the village, we're going to put the zombie villagers, I think, was the plan. Ah, we've got to put a mini guardian temple in this area. That's right. Right, okay, so what other biomes? We've done the parrots. I should properly organise this at some point. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to sit down and make a list of what I've already done and what goes where. But so I don't forget, where can I get some prismarine from? I kind of left all of my prismarine back at the project I did today. Ah, right. Tidmouth says you subbed to the Minecraft Muse before QGA. What is QGA though? I don't know. That doesn't sound like it might mean SpunMike. Sounds quite different. Alright, that's good. I'll put some of these blocks in to remind myself. Snowbears says Nearwind, yeah. I'll sit down and go through all of them. Snowbears is a good shout though. We got the polar bear head, I think. Don't fall down there. Don't fall down there. Okay, so in the middle there's going to be an ocean with a mini guardian temple, basically. Maybe it's one you go inside of to see the guardian head, but probably not. I just want to put those blocks down there to remind me, you know. I don't believe the derp counter is still at 1, says Kahari. It might be an illusion. It might be a trick, you know. Assume he's a trophy killer. He only kills for the trophy, the heads, and collects the heads of every rare Minecraft specimen he comes across. That's a funny point. Obviously, this is a game, right? But yeah, I'm totally not into trophy killing. I think that like animals like heads on a wall, like you see in, I don't know, cabins maybe or whatever. Like they're part interesting and kind of incredible in a way, but also I kind of hate them, and I kind of hate zoos as well. Just instinctively, like, I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. I always think that with animals you should just reverse the roles and realise that yeah, we're sentient, yeah, we're smarter, but like we're both living things. We are animals too, right? We are actually animals. And so how do you feel if like you walk into a room, there's just a human who's been like clearly hunted and then turned into like a little statue? It would probably make your stomach turn. Probably make your stomach turn, wouldn't it? Let's go check out the cow farm. Whenever it's like that, I panic for a second. I think, oh no, it's broken, and then it's always fine. Let's check on drops. How are we doing here? 3 full chests. I kind of expected more. Maybe there's actually a problem here. I was about to go in game mode 3 because if I had my camera account on, I could just have a peek behind there, which is what I think I'll actually do. Because it's going to be a massive pain in the backside to figure anything out. There might be better places to go and check first though before doing that. Let's fly down here, because if there is a problem, it might just be somewhere down here something broke. Let's go check it out. Oh, I thought I saw a zombie in there. Oh, all of this got done as well, didn't it? Okay, so somewhere there's the dispenser. That stuff stays down here, I guess. Let's get our axe. Peeps! I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, psych's wrong. Am I still live? Type you're okay in chat if I'm still live, because that's broken. I wonder if I can F3A this. Aha! Okay, that's interesting. So if there's a problem, it doesn't appear to be, right? Like, oh my goodness me. Psych's wrong with the Hermitcraft server, peeps. Send for help! Right, so if we do have a problem, which we might not even have a problem, it possibly won't be there. Thanks for the messages in chat, appreciate it. Just something going a bit funky with the game at the moment, I guess. Right, let's get back up top. Redstone says, I hate it when zoos put animals in tiny cages to get as many different animals as possible. Some zoos specialise more on a few animals to give them enough space. Those are fine in my opinion, and sadly the natural habitats aren't much better for the animals anymore with all the deforestation. Yeah, like a zoo that's there to keep animals alive, I can understand a bit more. With the animals being an attraction, it feels really weird. Again, reverse the roles and all of a sudden things seem a little bit different, because like if you understand the meaning of the word indoctrination, it's like the idea that your beliefs that you have about things can actually stem from what you've experienced and what you've been taught, more so than being a like a rigid thing like maths. Like it's not mathematic. It's not like 1 + 1 = 2, right? So like I feel like things like that are a part of an indoctrination. Like we have a natural love for animals, and then as children we get taken to the zoo, and those things become normalised. Now I'm not saying that zoos are horrendous or the worst thing ever. I'm not really being that critical of them. It just rubs me the wrong way around to see animals in cages, and I like think about what that means. And so the whole point with indoctrination is that you tend to just accept things that if you question them, you do start to see some weird lines, and that's what I see with zoos. Just, I don't know, they rub me the wrong way. I haven't been to a zoo in a long time. I don't think I'll ever go to one again. But a zoo that's there to, you know, look after an endangered species, all for that. It being a spectacle for people to go and look at the animals that are in captivity becomes a little bit fuzzy-wuzzy. But the sort of zoo where it's like, oh, look at this, we snagged the tiger, come look at it. That's just, oh, I can't stand it. I'm sorry. Our zoo is involved in research and wildlife population stabilisation, says Spotty Skunk. Sounds like a nice zoo, doesn't it? Yeah, some of them are obviously revolving around very good causes. What about safari parks, says Rolo Dobo. I went to safari parks when I was a kid, and like I don't really know what I think about it, because when you're driving through like an open space, it's a little bit more respectable, I guess. But again, monkeys aren't from England, like they're not supposed to be here, but they're here and they're making money for zoo owners or whatever. It's, I don't know, it's something to be talked about, I think. Like, I'm a fan of discussion. I like hearing everyone's opinions on it, and maybe someone a little bit more educated or knowledgeable would be the better person to have the microphone. But yeah, like I was saying, it's an instinct thing. It's like, it rubs me the wrong way. Therefore, I have to like... Oh, someone's saying don't break your pick. Thank you. I could be using this thing, couldn't I? I like the way that X us on about animal zoos, then he kills 2 mushrooms, says I love duck. Yep, classic assumer. Hey, hey, those zoos are really bad. Slaughters animals. Yeah, this is a game, man. This is a game. I always remember this story that Mark told on Twitter, that they got a complaint through the emails from a mum saying, oh, this game's horrible, you can kill animals in it. And Mark's response was just, you can also not kill the animals. It's brilliant. I don't get it. Rare animals are worth more than gold, like a rhino, or a gram of rhino horn is worth $11,000. A gram of gold is 10k. I don't get why do we make things that are rare, they're more expensive. That's basic economics of supply and demand. The rarer it is, the more it costs, right? If there is a use for rhino and someone has a perceived value in that use, then they're going to pay to get that thing. If that thing, the rhino, whatever it was, horn, is, you know, abundant, then either, you know, you can create the image of scarcity to raise the price, or the price will probably be low. Hey X, what happened while I went to jiu-jitsu? Wow, Littens, you've been throwing kicks and punches, and now you're coming back to the stream. Welcome back, by the way. We kind of finished our work on the villager project for the day, and now we're just wrapping up with a little bit more of this. What about wildlife reserves, says Hannabis. Yeah, I'm on board with that. You know, looking after animals that are endangered, and I personally feel like, because I've seen, you know, the internet has this wonderful filter where people will say stuff without, you know, regard for another person. But when you're not talking even about people, like, it's actually not even the internet. You'll hear these opinions in real life. But, you know, oh, this species of the tiger is going extinct over here, and now we're setting up, you know, like a wildlife reserve to look after them. And some people are like, oh, whatever, survival of the fittest, let them die, you know. But like, I look at it like it's a sense of guilt. Like, we have guilt because we're extremely aware of how our presence on the planet is what makes them extinct. And you can't argue for a second that, you know, extinction isn't a part of nature's natural cycle. But when you look at it like we're having sort of like a bigger impact on that than nature itself is, I think a lot of that stuff stems from like guilt, or maybe compassion or empathy. Like, there's probably quite a few words you could throw in the blender there. A gram of gold isn't 10k, it's about 45, says Alex Grodek. I can imagine someone just going, that don't seem right, and looking it up. Oh, well spotted. Well spotted. I wanted to buy gold once. just because there's all this talk about, you know, you always hear wind of someone saying that everything's going to collapse and gold will be the new currency, and then you're like, yeah, I need to buy gold. Never actually bought gold. Why would I do that? Lady Ravencraft 58 saying, lol, you cray cray. Hi, welcome to the stream. Lazy Catfish says, thanks, too bad, was hoping for a long one. I don't know, is that message for me? The dinosaurs' extinction was natural, says Ravax. It was. You could also... Actually, was it? Because it was... maybe technically... How broad is nature? How broad is Mother Nature? Is it exclusive to our planet? Is each planet that has, let's say, life, if there is other life out there in the universe, is each planet like exclusively its own Mother Nature, or do we say that the universe is Mother Nature and like an asteroid hitting the planet or whatever it was that caused the dinosaurs to go extinct, is that part of nature, or is that an external interruption? You know, hashtag the asteroids did it. They killed the dinos, murderers. But you could also argue, because we're nature, it's all fair, and that, I think, you know, that's entirely alright if you want to think that way as well, because it kind of makes sense. You know, I find if you listen to other people's arguments, you try and see both ways of thinking, even when there's more than just two, you know, because there usually is, most of the time, more than two ways to think about something. At the end of the day, like, I think the human experience has a tendency to try and fill in all of the blanks, you know? Like, we all have a tendency to think we know more about what we know than we actually do, and maybe not pay attention to what we don't know as much. And so I feel like there's a lot of stuff that maybe really doesn't actually have an answer as far as we know. And so most people's like different takes on it are, they've got like, you know, a legitimate claim or whatever. Hashtag blame asteroids, says Quickstorm. It's trending! It's trending! The Astros killed the dinos. Let's get it trending, peeps. Let's reveal, hashtag reveal the truth. Okay, right, we're going to chuck. We're going to chuck D like Public Enemy. No, we're going to put some things in there. Put some things over here. We are like nature, but it brought all the power-ups for a fortune, says Alex Grodek. The power-ups? Goodness me. Larry Bear says, I actually don't know why we have economics. I get it, the system prevents chaos. But look at all the damage it makes. If we would all work together with no currency whatsoever, we could achieve more than we can now. Larry Bear, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, highly recommend learning about different takes on how economics work and how alternative systems could work, because when you have a system in place, you can look at everything bad that's happening and ignore everything good that's happening. And the way things are set up might seem crazy if you understand how basic economics works and how markets work and stuff, but at the same time the wheels do go around, not for everyone but for some people. And so it's kind of like a hard call to then say, oh, it would be so much better if we didn't have money, because if we removed money tomorrow, I don't think a lot of people would be sitting around going, this is alright, isn't it? Forget about money. A lot, because we all have like this value placed in money. We all believe in it, right? And it would make people panic. But what if we had never invented money? Then we might be where we are and doing better. It's such a crazy thing. Let's go down below. Let's go down here. That's where we're going. Oh, that was kind of dropped down a bit much, didn't we? A little competition is a good thing, says Pippin1805. Yeah, but a lot of competition can be pretty bad as well. Like, one of the things that kind of annoys me a bit with the whole competition is good argument is that you can have the same people competing to do the same thing and wasting resources. Now, there's always the argument of, like, competition means, you know, someone has to build a better product than the other. There's also the argument of, you know, you've got two sets of people doing the exact same thing. Like, AMD and Intel are a great example. Like, I've had AMD computers, I've had Intel computers, they're computers. So you got two massive corporations there that, imagine if their workforce were working together and they weren't competing. Again, you can make the argument that means the quality of the products isn't as good. I would disagree, but like, that's wasted resources. You've got two sets of people trying to make the same product and competing against each other. They're working together, stuff could get done twice as fast. That's the way that I see things. Mumbo killed the dinosaurs with the lag, says Bouncy Fellow. Great stream, X. I'll have to catch the end on the second channel. Hospy. I've never heard that one before. Appointment today has left me very poorly. Oh, sorry to hear that. But your stream, as always, has brought smiles to my face. Oh, glad to hear that. But yeah. That just sounded weird, didn't it? Appreciate it. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you feel better by the time you're watching it on the second channel. Competition is good for companies, says Zachariah. Okay, good for companies, but maybe bad for us. Like, think about all the exclusives you might have missed out on if you play Xbox, right? Because they were on PlayStation. Or just think about, like, what if Xbox and PlayStation teamed up, and instead of all those people making games for different consoles, they made them together, the games could be twice as good. The technology could be twice as good, you know. But there's more factors to it than that. Cyclical consumption is a big one. Like on computers, you're very much like Intel and AMD very much drip feed out their progression. Like imagine if they didn't release a product for a year and then they brought something out. It would just be like a leap forward for everyone, but it's not how they do things. They drip feed technology so they can make the most money out of it, which is, you know, like there's upsides and downsides to everything. I'm not saying it's the end of the argument, it's just, it's a big factor, I think. Right, we kind of run out of resources to do more of that. I need to go get more sand, don't I? Which I'm not terribly interested in doing at this moment in time. Dragon Sight says, well, weird, sounding stuff from Asuma is normal, so it ain't weird. Wadia says, and the price could be twice as much. Maybe, maybe. You know, like, prices are high because profits have to be made is another thing to think about. Hannabis says, well, competition good for companies. Some can argue that is also good for consumers because without competitions, companies might not have the incentive to invent new things. Well, the way I look at it is like, I see it like you have the people that work and then you have the company sitting on top of it. So if people are motivated to make technology, like if that were my line of work, like if I worked in technology and I knew how to help make computer chips, I would probably be quite motivated to do something like that because that stuff fascinates me, how it all works. And there are loads of people that are fascinating topics and that have their own motivations to choose a particular career path. I see it like the company stuff in a way can get in the way of all of that. Like we have a drive to make technology when we're living in like an incredibly technologically driven age, and there's so much passion for technology that surely people would want to, you know, do this kind of work anyway and progress technology forward. It doesn't have to have, oh, this big old company motif on the top of it. And if it were organised a different way, it could be that, you know, with the priority being that we all want to benefit from technology, that could be the driving force of something, rather than, you know, companies making money. Some of you are going to agree, some of you are going to disagree. That's fine. That's just kind of how I feel about it. It's a bit like how we have fallen behind on space technology, says Alex Grodek. Yeah, well, the problem is with space technology is that because the public lost interest, the public funding for it just died away over the years, and because it's so expensive and couldn't justify doing it anymore. But it's a great example because the space race and stuff was not driven by profit at all, was it? Now think about that. There's a great example actually of something amazing happening with technology, not driven by profits but driven by a Cold War in a way, which is not a good thing, but driven by people's passion as well to want to go to the moon and all of that. Greed is a basic property of humanity leading to progress. Without it, we'd still be sitting on trees, says Gantox. Greed is one side of a coin. We also have the, you know, we also want to work together to make stuff happen. Like, if you believe in that, do you see yourself as someone that greed has motivated everything you've ever done? Have you ever done something out of compassion, or just wanted to be a part of something? Like, there's lots of factors. Greed, can't deny greed is a thing that people suffer from, but it can't be the only driving force in our progression, surely not, because we always seem to work together to get things done. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I really do wish I could get some of X's merch, Zombie. If any of you want to grab a t-shirt, if you go to my website and look at the merch section, there's links to t-shirts. They're as cheap as I can get them for you. I don't make a penny from it. If you want to wear a Suma shirt, I'm more than happy. And yeah, you can get them commission free basically. They're like a tenner or something, which is really cool. But peeps, I'm going to end the stream here. I've enjoyed the rant, but as you can hear, my voice is going again. Rant, it wasn't a rant, it was a bit of a discussion, a bit of a deep stream as some people like to call it. But yeah, this is where we're going to end it. So I'm going to do a raid. I'd like you to be a part of that if you want to come support another channel. Don't know who we're raiding yet, but I want to say a massive thank you to all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the people hanging out in chat and all the people watching the stream. And what have we got here? Let's go raid Hypno, who's playing Sink Into Madness mod pack. It looks like he's got 101 worlds open. That's really weird. Yeah, gonna raid Hypno. So if you want some modded Minecraft, there it is. Right, thanks for watching, peeps. See you later. Bye bye.